Can the players stop the deadly war rig? In today's server event, the Road to Head's mission is to deliver some supplies to the uranium pit. These supplies will help build a wall and seal off the uranium pit, so it's in the players' best interest to stop as many of these convoys as possible. And as you can see, with them shells flying in, the players are already at it, ambushing the Road to Heads as soon as they are leaving their base. So this Crusader type rover here with these long-range autocannon shots is trying to land some vital hits on either of the two trucks. The one with the trailer in the back is the war rig, and we've got a support rig in the front. And it looks like some of the convoy's support vehicles are actually heading off and trying to intercept the player. Now, is this a smart play by the players to draw some of these support vehicles, leaving them more vulnerable up the road? So there's an exchange of Gatling gun and autocannon fire, and both have taken a bit of damage. But the convoy support has realised what the player is doing, trying to lure them away from the convoy, and the convoy has started releasing its distress signals. So you can see the front small rig there releasing some flares, and we've got the larger rig with the trailer releasing flares at the back. Now, these vehicles are mounted with some ball turrets, and they also have players with assault rifles inside. There's two convoy escorts, but as you see through this event, the Road to Heads will change up what vehicles in response to what the players bring towards them. And look at these fireworks going into the sky. It is just like the Mad Max movie. It's absolutely beautiful. And these rovers are just ploughing down this road. We've got an escort on the back there, bringing up rear security, and it looks like we have an interception. We have the Crusader tank coming back in for a second round, trying to intercept towards the rear of the convoy, by the look of it, and we've got another player moving to intercept the side here. More flares are being released, letting the base know that the convoy is under attack once again, and reinforcements will be sent out when available. The ball turrets are opening fire on the rover interceptor from it. It's coming in quick. It looks like it's going to attempt to do a rocket attack, and it's also trying to intercept by shooting into the side. Now, one of the best tactics the players have here is to take out the wheels if possible. That player rover didn't phase too well. It ended up on its side, but it should be able to resurrect itself. The Crusaders engaging with some wider shots from the side, mostly missing here from the moment. You can have a look at this. Oh no, this is not the Crusader. This is the ANA sort of APC type rover there with some cannons as well, keeping a safe distance from them ball turrets on the convoy. Now, the convoy have actually entered into the mountainous terrain area here, and it looks like they've collided. They've collided, and the other one's collided into the back. Oh, this is not good for the Road to Heads. They need to get this convoy rolling as fast as possible. It looks like the moderators and admins are trying to get this convoy on the mode, and the players are ambushing them hard from behind. We've got assault cannon turrets coming in. We've got one of the RAB rovers here intercepting and losing its wheels to some of the convoy support here. But they are not doing too well. They need to get that convoy back on the road because they are taking a absolute hounding from the players in the background here. It looks like some of the Road to Heads have tried to disembark and assemble some parts onto this rover to get it moving, and luckily enough, they managed to get it moving with the convoy supports, stopping the majority of their fire. Now, going ahead, the small truck is almost at the uranium pit, but they're on the run. You can see there's a few incoming fire from a bit of a distant volley. So RAB Thrax is fixing up his rover, and ANA are off in the distance there. I don't think they can catch this, and it looks like we've almost made it to the pit. Now, the only thing that'll stop this rover from making it to the pit is Conrad's poor driving. Von Ruger in the front little rover here has almost made it in, so that's one small truck. And you can see that the Clang really doesn't like the war rig. The pulling of that large heavy trailer creates them wheels to go a little bit crazy. And if he bins it at any of these jumps here, it's going to be game over for the first convoy of the Road to Heads. And it looks like they've managed to land it. I would not want to be driving that rover, and I wouldn't want to be in that trailer as it's been thrown around. You can see there's a little ramp there on the side as well. We've got some quick, cheeky stunts as well from the Road to Heads, and their first convoy has made it in. So we're on to the second convoy now. The players are getting a little bit more prepared and organised. The first one was a bit of a poke in the dark by them. They were trying to work out where to actually hit from, and now the players are starting to get a bit more organised, and they're actually striking at the back of the convoy as it's going across the open terrain, probably when it's most vulnerable. The Road to Heads have also changed up tactics for this second convoy. Rather than having more support vehicles, they've manned more people into the turrets in the actual war rig itself, and you can see this is giving it a bit more firepower, but at the same time the convoy escorts that it had before were quite useful. So with both turrets rapidly firing away, You can see it's being intercepted here by one of these small potato-like rovers that seems to be losing control. If they can take out the war rig's wheels, that's probably one of the best things it can do, but it looks like they've fended them off for the minute. Some signal flares going out, trying to coordinate the rest of the road ahead convoy, but they're almost at the pit, and it's looking like they're going to have a second convoy through. The more convoys that the roadheads can get through in this event, the bigger and stronger the wall that they'll have. Now, if the players do get to these convoys, though, they are able to take home some of the uranium and some of the supplies from it. And it looks like at the last moment here, they're tempted to be intercepted by RAB, but it looks like Conrad has made it into the pit with the second convoy. So we've got a few more convoys to go. We've got 6 in total. Oh no, it's bad news. It's bad news for the little rover. Yeah, the little supply truck actually has been intercepted. So that's not good. That's going to have some vital supplies that the rotorheads need. And you can see Von Ruger there letting off some signals, but no one's coming to help. And the truck is almost cut in half by Gatling gun fire. So we're moving on to the next convoy now, and as per usual, the players are getting more and more organised. This time they are leaping over the wall as soon as they come out of the road ahead base, and a shot has just severed the front of the truck off. You can see the trailer is in runaway mode and the truck doesn't even know it's been disconnected. So this was a really coordinating and a great rocket strike to split that truck carriage off. See the truck there releasing some flares, letting know the panic is going on. The other truck in the background is managing to get past, but it is a runaway trailer at the moment, and it's getting intercepted and slowed down by these other intercepting rovers here. Wheels have been taken out on one side. The other truck has managed to flee up the road. We'll check in that in a minute. And the rest of the players have stopped the trailer. So this is the third convoy. The third convoy has been stopped. The rotorheads aboard are not going to be lasting too long without backup and support here. And you can see that the majority of the cargo and supplies inside have been destroyed. So that means the players have succeeded in taking this one out. And sadly, the other truck that advanced further up the road flipped over and got intercepted by the potato rover. So let's move on to our fourth convoy. The fourth convoy narrowly missing one of the players here who's trying to repair the rover. And the biggest enemy once again is Conrad's driving. It is hard to drive this. Driving a trailered rover at speed across rough terrain is extremely difficult. So the truck does roll over, and the players managed to intercept it just due to the crash. But there is another interception of this smaller rover here that rolls over once again after the wheels being taken out, and the players managed to eliminate that convoy as well. So moving forward, the rotorheads now need to have a bit of a different strategy, and their little surprise move is to launch another convoy while the support vehicles here distract the rest of the players who are still fighting around the previous convoy. A bit of a sneaky tactic, but I think it's probably just the rotorheads really want to get them supplies through. They need to seal off that uranium pit with the wall, and you can see they managed to make it quite far by sneaking around the flank, but the players caught on, and 2 of them managed to rush and start to intercept this convoy. Now they just need a few good rocket hits on this convoy and they could take it out. Both the Gatling gun turrets are firing away. The panic and the sort of adrenaline rush of the players on this road at this time was fantastic, and they were doing everything in their power. And you see wheels are slowly taking some damage, and the rovers got right up and close. They're trying to land some shots on that connection point. They know if they can sever that trailer, they can stop that truck. But Convoy is Conrad is doing everything in his power to stop that truck from rolling over here, and that trailer is wiggling back and forth. The truck is battling Clang in another dimension, but sadly it rolls right towards the end with a deadly rocket hit, and just before the gate the convoy is stopped. Now the second little truck has already been destroyed further away, but look how close they were to that entrance. The rotorheads tried to pick up the pieces and maybe drag it across the line, but the players then swarm in and take out the rest of the rotorhead support. So big well done to the players there for eliminating that convoy right on the line, even though it was a sneaky release from the admins and moderators to try and get another one towards the gated area. Now, coming up, we've got another sneaky little ambush by the players. The rotorheads launched so quickly and struggled to get the camera in place, and the players are back on the case of this one, narrowly missing the rovers, going over the top. The Gatling guns are firing up, convoy escort at the rear, trying to prevent them rear shots on the wheels. And you can see that first rover has been destroyed and almost run over by the convoy support. We've got another small attack rover on the tail of the convoy though, and it's starting to do a bit of damage. You can see we've got some shots landed there. The truck decided to go one way and the wheels decided to go the other. but that is space engineers for you. In the majority of times everything is okay. Yep, wheels are going left, trucks going right, Gatling turrets are going crazy. More players are on the convoy now, and you can see they've lost that rear back wheel. If the players can take out these other two front wheels, they have a really good chance of stopping this convoy. But the admins and moderators here have got a little bit of a trick up their sleeve, using them convoy support vehicles at the rear to take out the players as they get close. And Conrad almost bins it once again, landing that trailer, and that rover goes off flying to the left. The convoy support vehicles are really trying to do their own here, but you can see that there's one last wheel holding up that left side of the rover, and the players really need to take this out. If they can take this out, it can be free for free. So 3 convoys have made it through, 3 have been defeated if they can get this one destroyed. So as we can see, the wheel's gone. The players inside are still trying to hold their own. The truck is luckily still managing to move. The convoy escort vehicle has lost its turret. So all the players really need to do here is have a good, successful interception. So the rover is closing in. RAB's heavily damaged rover is going to do everything it can in its power. The convoy support vessel is trying to stop it, trying to ram it out of the way. And this truck looks like it may have made it past. There's another interception going by a smaller rover at the rear there, but we're almost nearly in the pit. The truck is doing everything it can do to hold on to that trailer and not have it snap off. Missing 3 of them wheels is making it mighty hard for Conrad behind the wheel here. And it is almost into the pit. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching this video. It was super exciting and the players had an absolute blast. If you're interested in joining the server, there's a link to our Discord in the description below. Check it out. All the information about our server can be found there. Make sure to hit that like button, and if you could subscribe, it would be even better.